I went live on my Instagram and the audio is just terrible when I go on there, which I don't understand. I'm just waiting. Gonna wait a bit. Hello, welcome to the live. I'm gonna do free readings tonight. Comment below. I wanna see if the chat comes up. Please. Don't mind me, I'm over here eating pizza. If you have a question, excuse me, you go ahead and type in the chat. Awesome. That means if you can hear me, you're gonna hear my kids, so we both know how that is. You go ahead and type in your question and I'll get going, but I'm gonna finish my pizza first. I wish I could go live on Instagram. It sucks. Because I used to go live on there. But the audio is so bad. I don't understand. I tried restarting my phone before and it doesn't make a difference. So as y'all can see, I did my little DIY makeup here for Dia de los Muertos. They're like little stickies. They're from like Claire's. I used them already. Hi Luna, welcome. If you have a question, go ahead and type it in the chat below and I'll get going in a bit. I'm just finishing my pepperoni pizza here. But for those tuning in, thank you for joining the live. I appreciate it. Yesterday, I celebrated Dia de los Muertos. I did my own thing here. So for tonight, I wanted to do some free readings. Do I like David Bowie? I like some of his songs, yes. I did want to go live on Halloween night, but I wasn't able to. My energy went down because of what happened in my city, so it was kind of sad. So, but I definitely wanted to go live sometime this weekend, so right now I have time. Nice. Love reading. Okay. I'm glad you guys can hear me. I'm so glad. And you can hear my son. What do I name this makeup? Day of the Dead. You know, when they do like the skull, but it's like my own little DIY. You can't really see it, but the shading is pink. It's like blush and pink eyeshadow. It's not great lighting, but yeah. And then these are 3 different shades of glitter. It's like a like a light pink, purplish, and then it goes to like a hot magenta pink. It's right there, and yeah, that's what that is. Makeup eating, yeah. Thank you. But I'll get going into your guys' questions. Just go ahead and just chat in the chat below while I finish my pizza. The girl needs it. How you guys doing? So that celebrate Dia de los Muertos. Did you guys do anything new, anything different? things that you normally do, stuff like that. I'm curious. I typed in Day of the Dead music, so that's what's playing on YouTube here. For me, yesterday for Day of the Dead, I cleaned, I set that intention, first of the month, I cleaned, I did my own little thing here. When it comes to setting intentions, I set up offerings for my ancestor altar and for other altar that I have with for my Santa Muerte, like candles. It was just beautiful. It was beautiful. I played music. I like my own little karaoke session, vibing and stuff. I literally cleaned all freaking day yesterday. All day. But it was necessary. I was so tired last night. What I wanted to do last night, which I did, but everyone ended up passing out, which I understand, so I went to bed like earlier than normal. I bought stuff to make hot chocolate, abuelita's chocolate with the whipped cream, cinnamon on top. Put cocoa on the TV. We got all comfy on the couch, lights down, candles on, and everything. It was such a vibe, but everyone was tired. By the time like the movie was barely like halfway through, everyone was asleep. So I was like, you know what? I can't even get comfy on this couch because everyone's asleep. I'm gonna go to bed. That's what happened. Let's see. Ooh, let me get some hot chocolate and get in the tarot mood. I did an oracle reading for my friend earlier, so interesting. Oh, what was interesting about it? Good. Go get your little chocolatito. Go get your little sodita. Your little tea. I have my sodita here. Wait, this light's up. Hang on, let me see if I can do it. Wait, I don't know if you can see it. I think I can change the setting. This is from Target. It was like $3. That's kind of cool, huh? Not the best little cup thingy, but pretty cool. I'm so excited for November 12th. I am going to be 22 this year. Oh, happy early birthday. That's awesome. Happy early birthday. All right, one more bite, you guys, and I'll start doing readings. Type in your questions, please. Please, please, please. That's enough of that. You're welcome. Alright, so I grabbed 2 oracle decks and I grabbed 1 tarot deck. So for those that know tarot or know about tarot, this is good for details. Personally, this is good for overall energy. But this is more like meaningful, if that makes sense. This is quite interpretive. If that's even a word. I don't know. But anyways, let me see. Okay, so I'm gonna scroll back up. Oop. Any background noise you guys hear, please disregard it. You know, I got kids and shit, and they be running around everywhere. Alright, let's see. Okay, so general reading first. I'm gonna do this one, Super Attractor, and Tarot. Sorry, I should have had all this stuff ready. I had the worst day yesterday on my most favorite day, which was Friday. That's terrible. I feel like this new moon, shit's going down. Shit's going down, and if it hasn't for you, that's great. Personally, for me, I was looking forward to the new moon energy, set my intentions yesterday. Scorpio season has been treating me pretty well. I understand my process when it comes to Scorpio season. And let me know the music's too loud. It's a little annoying to me, but I'm trying to kind of mask what's going around here. But let me know. But dude, like today, my own personal life, like over it. But then like days prior, like things that happen is crazy. Chaotic energy, I agree. Maybe turn down time. Okay. Got you. Let's see. Okay. I think that should be good. I had my afternoon rice source driver yell at me for telling me to stop singing. Put on my seatbelt. What the heck? That's not nice. That's not fun. Alright, journal reading for okay, we're gonna do general reading. If you guys have a question, please comment in the chat box. That way it's there, because I'm gonna be scrolling. Normally I shuffle cards out, but I'm trying like a new method, which I just select a card. You can't see it, but I'm gonna select the cards. I feel called to do 4. So this is a super attractor affirmation deck. So it's good when you're trying to draw in positivity towards you. The first one is, when I connect to the spiritual realm, I open the door to receive divine guidance, clear direction, and great wisdom. So this card for me, if you are a person that tends to be inside quite often, it's going to be important for you to step outside, be outdoors when you can. And I know due to the weather, kind of depending if you're like an outdoorsy type of person, if you like doing that or not. And I say that because this is a tree. So for me, it's like you need to be rooted, you need to be grounded. Honestly, if you don't want to be outside, you know what, screw that. Go for a walk, go to the front yard, backyard, wherever you can go. And you need to ground your energy. You can try meditation. I visualized a person seated, like crisscross applesauce. That can help. Close your eyes. Try to do some breathing work. It's gonna help to ground your energy. What helps me is when I close my eyes, when I meditate, or I don't even have to be seated like on the ground. But when I feel like I need to be rooted, if my emotions are a little too high up there, let's say, I visualize white light and like white roots, like tree roots, coming out from like the bottom of my feet and going through the earth. And that could be a little difficult for some to kind of visualize, but the more you do it, it'll get easier. But visualize the white light energy going down. Just visualize it breaking through the carpet, through the wood floors, through earth, and just try to like really stretch that out. And I feel like it'll help to really ground your energy. Some people ground their energy by walking barefoot outside. Personally, for me, that's not my thing, unless I'm like at a river, at the beach during the summertime. But there's something there about needing to ground your energy, because it'll help you to connect not only with your intuitive, but the spiritual aspect of yourself, depending where you are on your journey. So by doing so, it's going to help you to be able to receive guidance that you need. So again, with your intuition. And as well, it'll help you to be more receptive into being able to receive energy from your own like higher source in whichever way that resonates. If you believe in God and Jesus, and any other entity, etc., it'll really help you. Next affirmation card is I feel my way into faith one step at a time. So these two already, we have the moon cycles. So I feel like within the next half week or so, the next couple of days, it's going to be important for you to really try to stay positive in general, since this is a general reading. And any worries that you have, try not to focus on them, because if you do, you're setting the intention to focus on that, therefore it's going to manifest. And as someone who worries a lot, a lot all the time, it's important not to. So being grounded is going to help your energy so much. And just having faith that things will get better, or that you'll be in a better situation, everything's good, everyone and everything is taken care of, is going to help you so much. Especially with this new moon energy, it's a good time to set new intentions, new goals, really go towards like having a new beginning for you. Especially because I know your sun sign. I don't want to share too much over the internet, but with your sun sign, because I have done readings for you before, it is vital for you during Scorpio season to ground your energy, because your element is air. We are in water, and it's such a different dynamic for you. You might be going through a situation where you feel kind of like unsure, or like kind of like, I hope I'm using the right word, but like in limbo, that it's making a little bit cloudy in making decisions or being direct. So again, trying to stay positive and grounding your energy. And then in this card, I see a bridge here. So it could represent travel, distance. But for me, it's like you need to walk. You need to take a walk. Also keep in mind, when I show cards, look at the images, pay attention to the colors. Try to like look at the similarities. What are these cards trying to show you? So there's something there with signs. Some of you guys need to be a little bit more aware, or you have been aware of signs like angel numbers. Like when you look at the time, when you look at license plates, you might see like 111, 333, 444, 555, 1212, stuff like that. Okay, so next card is my true safety lies in my capacity to align with the love of the universe. It reminds me of an eyelash. And then we have, I am kind and loving toward others while creating clear boundaries that protect my good feeling emotions. So notice these three cards. There's red, there's pink. It looks pink in this lighting, but it's mainly red. So for me, that has to do with the root chakra. So it has to do with your own independence, your own reassurance, your abundance. It's important to keep that balance and rooted. So meditation or grounding work, if you need help with that, you can message me, because I constantly have to ground my energy because I'm like all over the place. But because the root chakra is red, you have to balance that, because if it's, you might feel maybe like overstimulated or overwhelmed sometimes, but having that balance, you're going to be able to have balanced emotions. You're not gonna feel sad or depressed. You're gonna feel more positive in your intentions, in things that you say, and things that you do. You're gonna feel so good about yourself. You're gonna feel like you can stand up for yourself, because there are times and moments in life where people think that they can get away with certain things, say certain things, and they think it's okay, and it's not. And that's why it's important to have clear boundaries. And when you are coming from a stable place, you're able to communicate what it is that you need, want, desire, and it protects your emotions because you're coming from a good place. If you're coming from a bad place, like if you let your emotions just kind of like overcome you, and if something bothers you and you just kind of lash out, well, your root chakra is not grounded. Your root chakra might be too low or too much in energy, so things can come across aggressive. So during Scorpio season, it's going to be important for you to not only go with the flow of things, and it might be hard because you are air energy. Air is like everywhere, right? If it's too much, it's everywhere. Windy, windy, windy. But sometimes it's silent. It's quiet to a point where it's almost non-existent, but you know it's there. Let's see what the tarot cards have to say. If you guys have any questions, please comment down below. Make sure you guys are subscribed as well. General reading. 1, 2, 3. Okay. So I'm using my Nightmare Before Christmas tarot deck. Excuse me. We have the Magician. For those that have seen Nightmare Before Christmas. Second card is the Star. That's 0. And then we have the 6 of Candles, which is the 6 of Wands, Fire Energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I love these cards. I love them. I love them. I love them. On this side, I have birthday balloons, and my eyes keep going towards where it says happy. Happy birthday. Happy. Happy, happy, happy. I feel like you will be, if you're not already, but you will be going into a time frame in your life where you're gonna feel happy because you are not only trusting in yourself, you know what you are capable of accomplishing and creating for yourself. Turn it down a little bit. That you're gonna be setting these intentions. You're gonna feel so good, so positive. The Magician is an energy. It's a person that knows that they are capable of manifesting what it is that they want into their lives. For the Magician, we have the Witch here. You could have a little one that sees you doing the things that you do, and they look up to you and they appreciate it, even if they might not communicate that to you. This could also be you working on your inner child, and I think during Scorpio season, it's gonna be important to focus on yourself. I have a picture on my refrigerator over here of my kiddo, and it says, "This is me," and it's like a picture of my kiddo. So it's like you're gonna be in this energy where like it's my time. It's my time for self-care, self-appreciation, self-love. There's a book here, so I don't know if you like to read or you're thinking about checking out a book or purchasing a book. There's something here about a book, maybe researching on things that will help when it comes to manifesting new ideas, setting new intentions. The Magician is an energy that has all the tools that they need to manifest their intentions. So I think from this point forward, after this new moon, or kind of still in this new moon energy, is going to be important for you to really feel in your power, because you are. It's important for people to remember that we are capable and we are worthy. And sometimes that's hard. Next card with the star, Aquarius energy with 0. So in 0, might not be in this scene, but I'm relating it to when 0 is helping Jack travel. Like he's the reindeer. So he has his nose that lights up in the dark. So it's about having faith into the present moment. Why do you run like that? From the present moment into the future. I feel like this gets louder every second. Bear with me. With the card that we had, let me get it one more time. This one. I feel my way into faith one step at a time. The star represents the importance of having faith, being optimistic. If you have been or are currently going through a hard time, it's important for you to try to be as positive as you can, because the star illuminates the sky. The star is what people wish upon. The star is hope. The star is brightness in a person's dark time. The star can represent healing energy. The star, normally with the design, it depicts an individual that is pouring water onto like land, and then they're either pouring or retrieving water from a body of water. They're like right there. And normally the individual in the star card is nude. Obviously 0 is not nude, and he's not in that type of scenery. For me, that energy, that visual represents vulnerability. It represents being open and willing to heal yourself. You might need to cleanse your energy, because I did mention the water. So cleansing your energy, set the intention when you're going to take a shower. If you're going to do a bath, you can add sea salt. You can add essential oils. You can do many things. If you have questions regarding that, you can ask me, or you guys can search it up on TikTok, YouTube, Google. With the Magician, the star, I feel like people are going to see you doing great things, being the person that you are. But I feel like you may struggle with feeling and knowing you are that person, you are like that. With the Magician, the star next to each other, honey, you are the star. You are the star. You are the star. Next card is the 6 of Candles. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This card comes after the 5 of Wands, which not normally, but 5 of Wands represents troubles, issues, problems, arguments, fights, just negative energy. 6 of Wands, 6 of Candles represents success, represents moving forward from these issues, moving forward from the past initial ideas, intentions, goals that you may have had. You are going to be in a time where people are going to see you, again, like the star. They're going to see you accomplishing all these things. Your big bro here. Hi. Hello, hello. Thanks for watching. Thanks for tuning in. With the 6 of Candles, you need to be mindful of mal de ojo, because people are going to be jealous. They're gonna see you manifesting all these things. You might be thinking of perhaps changing something about your physical if that resonates with you. People are gonna see you healing and overcoming things. Yes. Okay, so I need you to be like, I am that beach, okay? Because you is, okay? With the 6 of candles here, you could wear mal de ojo jewelry, which I thought about putting on and I should have, so none of y'all don't send me mal de ojo, okay? Protect your energy, setting boundaries, cleanses, and grounding your energy. That's gonna help you so much. But people are gonna see you doing your own thing, gonna be looking good. People are gonna be rooting for you, but some people are gonna also be rooting for your downfall. And downfall can mean many things. It could just be, they're feeling jealous because of how you did your hair that day, or people just like to assume things about people and they're like, oh, that person's terrible, or that person must be a bitch or whatever. And it's like, dude, you don't even know me. I personally get that a lot. People just assume that I'm a certain way or whatever. I'm like, dude, you don't even know me at all. His family. See, so setting boundaries and just clearing out those negative vibes and cleansing your energy, and it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard. Okay, let me scroll back up. Did you get your hot chocolate? You said you did oracle reading for your friend earlier, so it was interesting. Okay, I believe you said you wanted, yes, love reading. Let me scroll down. Love reading. Okay, I'm gonna do a monology card. Since we're in that new moon phase. Thank you. That's how I have been feeling lately. I just needed reassurance. Like my sister says, pity up. Pity up. I love it. I don't know if it's reverse for you or like mirrored, but super attractor. So I love that. It's important to be in a good energy and just dismissing everybody else. It can be so hard. Man, do I got some stories to share, but I'm not ready to share about like the whole mal de ojo and negativity and haters and jealousy and but in the future content. Got my hot chocolate girl. Okay, good. Yeah, I was gonna do that too, but then I had pizza and I just didn't want to mix all that together. But it's a vibe. Every time I clear and cleanse my cards, my tarot oracle decks, I think about when but my local botanica, the owner, she told me to read for her one day. Oh. Did the person you did the oracle reading for, did they ask you to do the reading for them? Or did you offer? I'm finding interesting that I'm bringing that up. But she was like, I want you to read for me. And I was like, oh my god. I was like, I haven't read in such a long time. I don't read anymore. Because I used to have my own online shop. I used to sell metaphysical products. I made crystal jewelry. I sold like handmade products. My website, I used to offer spell services and tarot readings. So good times. So the owner of the Botanica knows about that. And yeah, and we don't really see each other often anymore, but she had me read one time and I was so nervous. So then she was like, what tarot deck do you want to use? And I was like, I'll use this one. And then I was like, I grab it and I'm like, can I clear like how I normally do? She's like, yeah, do your thing. And I was like, so every time I do that, it reminds me of that.
Okay.
Can you turn it down, please?
Is it 0 added sugar?
1, 2, 3. There's something about 3 that I keep getting 3 cards. So there's something about 3. Okay. Alright, let's see what it says. Cardinal Moon, be bold and make the first move. New Moon in Pisces, meditate and contemplate. Waning Moon, what do you need to release? My personal experience with having this card pop up, I used to use this Oracle deck when I used to do readings a lot. What do you need to release? You have to really think about what is no longer serving you. You have to think about if this connection, if the effort, if the situation is worth your time and energy. Because if you don't release it, it's gonna make it harder for you down the road to release doubts, negativity in the future. But I don't, as just with these 3 cards right now, like it doesn't feel bad. But there's something here, maybe like if you feel shy about talking about your feelings or about a situation that happened, there's just something there just with that card. But with be bold and make the first move, with the new moon energy, it is going to be important that you think about what it is that you want in your life when it comes to love, when it comes to connections, when it comes to people you decide, if you haven't already, decide who you're gonna bring into your life. Even if it's just through texting, social media, video calls, or stuff like that, that's still like, you guys are still transferring energy, so that affects you too. Phone calls, you just gotta be bold and make the first move. The second, meditate and contemplate. I feel Scorpios, from my experience with Scorpios, because we're in Scorpio energy and we did have the new moon in Scorpio, you might have Scorpio placements. I'm not sure if you know what other signs you have in your natal chart, but you might have Scorpio, or the person that you are dealing with may have Scorpio placements. So like Scorpio's like right there, Scorpio, Scorpio, Scorpio. Scorpios, from my experience, are confident in their own way. They have a sense of like reassurance with themselves about how they want to approach someone, how they want to approach a situation. Scorpios are kind of seen as like reserved and kind of like minding their own business. There's like a mystery to them. That's what makes them alluring and interesting. And they tend to have kind of like a dark vibe. It could be with their makeup, with the hair, with the outfits, with the type of music they listen to, with the way they walk, the way they talk. It's just something about Scorpios or people who have Scorpio placements. I don't know, there's something there regarding that. But with meditate and contemplate, for this season, I feel like you really have to think about if this person is worth your time and energy. If you're not currently dealing with someone, or if you're not interested in someone, I do see that there's potential, but you have to be the one to make the effort. Like, you know what? I'm gonna reach out to so-and-so. I'm gonna ask if they wanna hang out. I'm gonna ask if they want to go watch a movie. Like, you have to be the person to make the effort, at least right now in this cycle, and just try it out. See what happens. Did I clear this? I don't remember, but I think I did.
Oh my god.
Turn it down, please. Hurry up. Yeah, please. Okay, let's see. Ooh, these cards did not want to lay out. Shh. These cards did not want to lay out. Let's see. Huh. There's like a struggle here. What is this? There's a struggle here of some sort. Alright, let's see. 1, 2. Let's do this one. 3. There's something about, like, I think, I'm not quite sure if it's the term or the proper phrase, but it's like laying out all the cards. Like deciding, like, you know what, right now is the time, or the next time I see them is gonna be the time frame where I'm gonna speak to them and speak properly, or we're gonna bring certain things up and just cut to the chase. Excuse me. First card is Page of Candles, Fire Energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Pages are messengers. Because it's below the be bold and make the first move. I feel like this is your energy, that you'll be making the effort and taking action on communicating with this individual. Not necessarily expressing how you feel, because if it was that, it would have been cups, which represents emotions, represents offers. So with the Page of Candles, this is just like the initial step in moving forward with the idea. Also, Page of Candles can be like, it's youthful energy, it's fun, it can be playful. So if you're currently like texting anyone, then that energy could be quite playful, flirty. Next card is the Roman numerals for me. Give me a second. 2, 4, 6, 8, 9. Oh, okay. The 9 of Presents, which is the 9 of Pentacles, Earth energy, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. This represents stability. It represents independence. It represents reassurance and all the efforts and being able to enjoy the fruits of your labor. The 9 of Presents is an energy. It's an individual that is seen as like, wow, this person looks good. This person is like dressed to the nines. This person's hair, their outfit, they got nice jewelry on, or nice, this and that. It has to do with your own abundance, and your own abundance doesn't just have to be pentacles, coins, money. It has to do with your energy. It has to do with what you are attracting. So the Page of Candles before, regarding love, I just see you focusing more on your own self, your own self-love, self-care, self-confidence. I'm getting something here with like the root and sacral chakra, working on your self-love, your own reassurance, your own appreciation, your creativity, your motivation, working on having a healthy, balanced self-esteem, working on sensuality, working on like hyping yourself up, feeling good about yourself, and focusing on creative endeavors, especially with this new moon. I want you to focus on how you can balance that, because that's what's going to help you to like boost your own confidence as well. Next card is 6, 7, 8. Is the 8 of Candles. So 8 of Wands, more fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. This character in the movie, I like the way they sing, the way they sound. So there's something here about singing. I don't know if maybe lately you've been kind of singing a little bit more, listening to music more. If not, that might be helpful for you. This character in the movie, I like their attitude because I just got like an image of when they're like preparing their own versions of their presents that they're making. This character is kind of like glamorous and like kind of not sassy, but like very glamorous and very like, and the way they're singing, hope you know what I mean. I don't want to sing the song because I'm just gonna butcher it, but there's something here, so I feel like you're gonna be in that energy. The Eight of Candles represents fast, quick moving energy. It's progressive movement. Someone could be coming towards you, or you're going towards them. There could be like literal someone could literally be going to visit you, vice versa, because it represents movement. Since it's below the what do you need to release, I'm gonna get a clarifier for that one. Because Wands is physical movement, it's action. But with the what do you need to release, I'm feeling that that has to do more with the mentality. Let's see, clarifier. It's the Ace of Needles. So the Ace of Swords, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Swords is a mentality, it's communication. So Eight of Candles can represent also like texting. So I feel like you will be communicating things that you either want to work on, things that may have hurt you in the past or have bothered you. And I say that because this is Sally and she's holding the needle, right? And there's thread here that she hasn't used, or like loose thread. In the movie, when a piece of her needs to get fixed, she'll sew herself back up. So she'll put herself in a situation where, because Sally's like a, I don't know if it's right word, like a rag doll, but she's stuffed. So she puts herself in these situations that she knows that she will overcome. She'll be all right. She'll be in the moment. There's a scene in the movie where she's like escaping. She's gonna have like a little break from that one surgeon, Dr. Dude, her creator, let's say. And she jumps out of the window and just peacefully falls. And you're like, oh my God, what happened? You know, is she okay? But she's okay. She has some needle and some thread and she patches herself back up. And she goes on about to her little journey, her little trip that she's gonna take to deliver like a gift basket to Jack. But as well, Sally's the type of person that is gonna help others. She wants to support, for example, Jack. Because she knows what it feels to feel lonely. She knows what it's like to have a longing for a connection, an understanding of where she stands, where her purpose. So in the movie, Sally helps Jack to create his Santa Claus costume. And that's a whole nother story of Jack, but she also later on realizes that like all the effort that she's making, like what's the point? What popped up in my mind was, what was the reason? What was the reason? So Ace of Needles represents clarification, represents initiating contact, getting clarity, cutting through the BS. And I feel like with what you need to release, you're gonna be communicating that. If you're not gonna communicate that with the other person, You're gonna communicate that with yourself. I'm gonna pull out or shuffle out a super attractor card for that one. Clear this one. But just because this card kind of popped out, it's the Three of Potions, so Three of Cups. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. So I feel like there will be reciprocation when it comes to communication. Three of Cups represents like a gathering. It could be like in a social setting. It can be like at a party. Stuff like that. But just based on the energy that I was feeling, I feel like it will be reciprocated energy when it comes to the communication. Papi, bájale. Mira. It's late. Someone's late. Okay, super attractor message. Or it's Ozzy ASMR. You should comment in the chat your YouTube channel. Even though it says right there it's Ozzy ASMR. So for those that like ASMR, you should check out her channel. Very creative content. Alright, so we have when I connect to the spiritual realm, I open the door to receive divine guidance, clear direction, and great wisdom. So you too, my darling, you have to ground your energy. You have to clear and cut anything, any energies that are like bothering you, that's like there, that like, okay, like I need my space, like stop talking to me, give me some time to myself, no I can't do this today, or like there's something here about like maybe you feel maybe like overstimulated, because I know that happens to me a lot, where it's like where there's like so much going on and it's like, dude, like let me be by myself for a bit so I can like center myself and not like lose my mind, because I feel disconnected, or I feel like I don't know, there might be something here with the mind. There might be times where you might feel overwhelmed, or like you're overthinking, or maybe like you hear something or someone say something that it can affect how you receive information. So this could be with your intuition. It could be regarding like spirit guides. I don't know if you are clairaudient. I think that's the right word, clairaudient. I don't know if sometimes you like hear messages that you receive, if that makes sense. But, you know, maybe stepping out, going for a walk. Some people say that, you know, if you hug a tree, that helps to clear and cleanse and ground your energy. That could be helpful as well. But with this card, when you are able to connect, and it does open the door to receiving like downloads. You could be receiving downloads in your dreams. You could be receiving downloads when you are talking to other people. You could be receiving downloads when you're listening to music, when you are writing, when you are reading. People receive downloads really at any point, but it's like when your energy is softened, when you're not like stressed out, because if you're stressed out, angry, upset, anxious, sad, etc., it's like, it made me think of like static. It's so staticky that the information can't come through. Cleansing. You need to cleanse your energy. You need to ground your energy. You need to do a cleansing bath. And I know you haven't done it. You need to do a cleansing bath. It's gonna help you so much. And over time, when you start doing these things for yourself, that's where you develop the knowledge and the wisdom. Of course, doing research, which I will assume that you do research, but you over time will have all this wisdom. And that's going to be part of your spiritual path because you are spiritually growing. You have been growing, but you're tapping into all this information you've been receiving, and is gonna put you in a place where you will have no choice but to start working and healing yourself, because no one else will be able to do that for you. Therefore, it's going to affect the connections that you develop over time. And do you notice what I'm doing with my hands? I don't know how to sign, but I felt like I was signing there for a second. So there's something there with the hands, and I don't know. I love hugging trees to regulate my energy. That's funny. Okay, that's cute. Did not know that. I love that. Okay, so that's a reminder that whenever you feel dysregulated, when you feel ungrounded, go up to a tree and hug it. Let me tell you something. I wish I could hug a tree. I mean, I got like the little, I don't know, little trees over here. But like, I'm afraid of like, not afraid of bugs, but that they're just gonna like, ugh, get up all up on me. You know what I'm saying? So I can't do that. And then like people who walk like with no shoes on and they're like walking in the grass and on the soil, I can't make myself do that. It's like super rare that I'll walk barefoot on grass. Like it has to be summertime, and I have to be like in an area where I know I can look at the ground. I don't want to accidentally like step on nasty stuff. I don't know. See, I'm an overthinker sometimes. Ay, ay. Ugh.
Wait, Kylie loves candy. You know he wants a chocolate bar.
Looking at my kiddo over here. If you guys have any other questions, go ahead and type it in the chat. Doesn't have to be tarot related. You could just ask me any other question. Does not matter as long as it's not low vibrational. We're not, you know, dealing with negativity over here. Let me tell you, because you know, sometimes people be trying it. People be trying it. I was like, no. See, look. Let's put that back over there. People be trying it. Situations be trying it. The universe be trying it. And it's like, I'm trying to open your eyes and have you realize these things. And it's like, you know what? I get it. I feel you. I understand you. But just going with the flow. Bringing up Scorpio season again. Going with the flow and just learning to accept that things are happening. And just going with the flow with it. And just trusting the process. Because, you know what, ¿sabes qué? My night could have been ruined. If I was like, you know what? Let's go get some pizza. Let's go get some sodita. And let's go live. That was very accurate and helpful. Thank you. You're welcome. And thank you for your positive feedback. Because I know we be having like crazy conversations sometimes. And it's crazy how things start to like connect. You know, I don't remember. I'm thinking about my dream. I don't remember what I dreamt last night, but I remember waking up at one point and being like, that was annoying. I think someone that annoys me, they annoy me because I annoy them. Popped up in my dream. I think that's what it was, but I like forgot, so I didn't like message you about it. But I don't know, there's something here about dreams. I don't know. Oh yeah, I remember you messaged me. You told me about the dream you had. Listen, apparently in the dream, I was a terrible driver and I caused us to have a car accident in the dream. I say allegedly. Because sabes que when I'm in the dream world, I don't know what's going on. I have no control over that. Oh God. It's crazy how dreams sometimes though, like how real it feels and shit. Oh my God. I feel like ever since like the past full moon, which was about like 2 weeks ago. At least you okay?
Yeah.
At least me personally, like my dreams are like constant and vivid, and the times that I do remember my dreams, they're not like positive. So I'm learning that my dreams right now are sending me messages. And that's something that's part of my spiritual path right now, is learning that is one way that I am receiving downloads, receiving messages, receiving insight, because I didn't tap into my intuitive abilities until I became curious about tarot and started learning how to use tarot. And I would use tarot in like my everyday life moments, and I would ask questions and just see how things played out. And then eventually I started reading for other people, seeing how things played out and stuff like that. To the point within like the past like year and a half, like I don't really need tarot or, puppy, turn it on please, where I don't need tarot or oracle cards anymore. I just kind of already know like the answers to things. Wow, I lost my train of thought there. Give me a second. Oh, so yeah, so now, and then I used to never dream. Like it was rare for me to remember that I was dreaming, and then when I wake up, it's like, what was I dreaming? It was like super duper rare. But if I did remember it, it was like there had to be a strong emotion behind it. So within like the past 2 weeks, my dreams are like vivid. I'm like, dude, like why is it? What does this mean? What does it mean? That's so funny because that's in The Nightmare Before Christmas, where Jack is like so like, what does Christmas mean? What is the meaning of the holiday spirit? Why do humans celebrate Christmas? What is the spirit of Christmas? And he's just so like, you know, doing his little like investigative and little dissecting like little teddy bears and stuff. And what does it mean? Man, I need to watch that movie again. I love that movie so much.
No,
I love it so much.
It's not your choice, man.
I can watch a movie if I want, but I won't.
No, you're not gonna watch a movie, and that is okay.
Okay. You hear that, you guys? I can't watch a movie tonight. Movie night at my house, thanks. You know what? I was gonna ask you earlier, like if you want to do like a movie night, but I'm like, you know what? I think for tonight, I'll go live, and it worked out. I love it. I love it. Cause slowly but surely, I'm gonna be posting more often. As of right now, I'm just going live because it just makes it easier for me. Ooh, turn open the lid. Hey, go sit. It just makes it easier for me to do readings as going live, and then hopefully down the road I can just pre-record, edit, and post. That'd be so great. But slowly but surely. Let's watch Nightmare Before Chrysler. Bet. Chill, dude.
Is it added sugar?
This fool's over here chugging his drink. Can you pass me that, please? Excuse me.
The root beer?
Yes, pass me the root beer.
Is it no caffeine?
Is that what it says?
No caffeine.
No caffeine.
Is it the pug?
Yeah, there's a... Wait, it's not
He's
pug.
so grumpy.
It's not a pug. Wait, sorry. We're not sponsored here, so...
He is grumpy.
No, that is not a pug.
Do not spill it. Okay.
I'm not gonna finish all that tonight. I'm not a big fan of root beer anyway, but... Here we are.
Can I have the Pacific cooler?
Yeah, if you open it. Actually, you need to get ready for bed, actually.
Guys, look, got more than one kind of kid. So do we.
What kind of tarot readings are you into?
Is it 100%
Or at least
juice,
into
original,
lately?
and warm waters?
Puppy, I'm still alive.
Okay.
Lately on my YouTube feed, type of readings that have been popping up are like, I don't know if it's just the, you know, like the algorithm of like what you watch, but a lot of it is like, what is the reason or reasons that this like person doesn't like you, or why is it that people are sending negative vibes your way, or like who are your like secret like haters or whatever and stuff. And you know, I get curious. I'm like, you know, I'm cleaning. Let me put on my headphones and, you know, listen to a pick a card. That's like my favorite way. And one of my favorite things to do, which is like the reason why I changed my YouTube channel name from Fire Temperance Tarot to Intuitive Love Tarot, because I love tarot and I'm an intuitive. So yeah, but it's like I listen to these videos and obviously you can't believe in everything that it says, but you know, things resonate. Pick a cards. I'm watching yours tonight. Okay, I appreciate that. Yeah, pick a cards is like it's a go-to at this point. It's super rare that I come across any reader that does either like a general collective reading or that they do like the monthly tarot readings for like single signs at this point. Because when I first started doing tarot, which was about,
Are we gonna go to grab us tomorrow?
yes, about 5-6 years ago. I said yes, go. Okay, go. So we're going to grab us tomorrow. But yeah, like 5-6 years ago when I was first posting on YouTube, it was all about like, you know, Sagittarius or you know, Cancer, Scorpio, like, and those were like the top videos. Now it's just straight up pick a cards. But at this point, you know, those that get like thousands of views is because those titles are a bit scandalous, which I understand. Because sometimes I want to get scandalous too, you know, ¿sabes qué? But I don't think I'm ready to be all out there yet because, listen, sometimes I get insight where I'm just like, dude, it happens a lot like on when I'm on Facebook. Listen, I get insights on Instagram, on Facebook. I know how many people I have on social media. I know how many people watch my stories. I know who watches. I know people look at my stuff that I repost, share, whatever, upload. But people will not like or comment because they just scroll by or whatever, don't want to be seen or whatever. But sometimes it mainly happens on Facebook where I just start getting like this insight, like downloads, and I'm like, dude, I just randomly just want to start posting on my feed like these like downloads that I'm getting, and I know it's gonna resonate with someone. It always happens with Facebook. I don't know. Instagram is selective in how I receive downloads. I don't know why I'm saying that. It makes me wonder if there's someone that will see this video that understands what I'm talking about. Actually, that makes sense to me because your phone is this, in a sense, is like a portal, right? A portal of receiving information, sending out information, and it's constant. So people get stimulated, overwhelmed. It can get too much. I know lately I've been trying not to use or be on my phone so much because I know it's a huge distractor, at least for me lately. So I try not to like use it too much or at all. and try to take breaks. If I'm gonna use my phone, then I'll use it because I'm gonna listen to something while I'm like doing something else. But like receiving information like that, it can be so much. But there are times, man, like I'm just scrolling and like I come across someone's picture and I'm like, someone take a screenshot of the fucking faces I make. It's like medicine. It's like root beer. But yeah, and I'm just like, dude. Dia de los Muertos, I don't mean to talk smack, but I wanted to post like, people have their reasons, but I just want to be like, I hope y'all keeping, the same energy for the rest of the year. But I didn't want to come off as a bitch. But I guess I do now. It's not easy being consistent in like giving offerings and cleaning altars and devoting time and energy and stuff. It could be draining, it could be tiring, it could be difficult to balance that out. I go through phases as well, but it is nice though, especially after like the movie Coco came out. People are realizing like the importance of like having an ofrenda, an altar, and giving offerings and celebrating past loved ones and whatnot, which is super nice. Because I didn't start celebrating Dia de los Muertos until as well after Coco, because growing up, like we didn't celebrate Dia de los Muertos. I didn't grow up understanding or knowing much at all about Dia de los Muertos, so it is nice that I am able to, at least on my end, do my own thing and then try to incorporate like my kiddos. Like in the past, I've printed out coloring pages related to Dia de los Muertos, Day of the Dead, and it's like a little activity, cutting things out, creating like an altar, ofrenda. But this year is like, I cleaned, gave offerings, lit candles, played music, and then I played my favorite type of music, and the energy felt so positive. It like lifted up the vibe in my home, and it was so good, and I was enjoying myself. And it's interesting because I was like singing and I was cleaning, and then towards the evening, like I was just like so overwhelmed because I was like trying to finish cleaning, and then I made dinner, and then it was getting kind of late, and I was like, man, and then I still, I need a shower because I've been like cleaning all day, and I just want to be fresh in my PJs and comfy on the couch to watch Coco and have my hot chocolate con pan dulce. Like I had this whole thing planned. I was just so overwhelmed and everything that I was like, all right, I'm gonna go shower. And then before I did, I was like, I'm gonna connect my speaker, connect my phone, and child, I was seeing Bruno Mars, I was seeing Luis Fonsi, I was seeing who knows what else. Like if it was my concert, And honestly, it felt so good, it felt so nice. I didn't give a damn that was like 8 o'clock at night at that point. Ooh, my hair's everywhere. And it just felt so good to like verbally express. That's like an outlet. Oh my gosh, give me a second here. What the hell? It's like right there. Where'd it go? But it's so good. Sometimes it's important to like find other ways to have an outlet, because it helps to distress and it helps to create balance. And that helped me personally so much earlier in the morning or in the morning time, and then it helped me in the evening. And I remember just like doing some self-care after my shower and getting out of the bathroom, or like vibing and stuff, walking around and singing and dancing and doing my own thing. And then I was like ready. I was like, all right, let's just finish the night off the way I kind of planned it, but didn't really plan it or whatever. But Yeah, there's something about singing. Someone needs to sing. Because I had also remembered that years ago, one way I would de stress is I would always play music, and or when I would shower, I always played music. And 99% of the time I would sing while I was in the shower. That was like my way to like distress and like express myself and just like let it all out. And like I stopped doing that like a long time ago. So doing that last night while I was in the shower, like I do that very rarely. But doing that yesterday, I was like I didn't feel like my old self, but if I knew that's something that I used to do that felt familiar, but it was different, if that makes sense. So there might be something during Scorpio season for someone out there that they're gonna kind of tap into doing something that they used to do or that they have done in the past and like give it another shot, like try it again. And it might be something that'll help them, um, or something that they're gonna learn about themselves. And I think that's gonna be really cool. So, but yeah, I thought I'd share. Right, I'm gonna end the live. Hopefully, I can come back uh, sometime this weekend, but we'll see. Gotta go. Bye bye. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Okay, bye. Feliz Dia de los Muertos. Good night.